all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites. Welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing very well. We got a banger for you today, so come on in. I need you to share it. I need you to like it. And I need you to just be in support of it, because the last video, yesterday's live stream, was reported. I don't know if it is still publicly visible. I had to dispute an erroneous copyright claim, talking about I was playing music, copywritten music at towards the end of it. There was no music playing at all. So I had to dispute that. So it is under dispute. And I know it was because of the subject matter. So I am asking for my supporters to continue to support the message, continue to support the channel. Please be there. Okay, it's still visible. Okay, good, because they said it wasn't gonna be visible for 48 hours. Thank you, Goldman. How you doing, sweetheart? Good that it's still visible. Okay, that's good. That's good, because they told me it wasn't going to be. So it's good that it is. And I just need the support, because just having a claim on something that's not viable is not true. I realize what's about to happen. So your support here being sharing the videos, liking the videos, getting people to, if you're watching but you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And even your monetary support is going to be more important than ever, because we're going to be telling the truth on this channel. And that comes with certain things. Thank you, Death Before Dishonor said, for the cold fish grease. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Appreciate it. We gonna get to, you're about the fourth or fifth person to ask me to cover that story about a woman dragging her daughter by the hair. And so I'm gonna definitely look into that and speak on that. We tell the truth on this channel. I am still discussing my plaque with them, but even the situation with the plaque is letting me know what's what. So thank you, Miss Lucchese. Said the more you tell the truth, the more they will be trying to cancel you. That is exactly. So, you know, we're gonna be doing what we have to do to maintain the ability to speak clearly and speak truthfully. See, whenever they thought that my message was against Black women and that I was somehow bashing Black women, nobody said anything. Nobody said nothing. The truth of the matter was, I was not, have never, and don't intend to bash Black women. I am talking about the ills that have plagued us, and I'm going to talk about it again today. But this is what I'm talking about. I want Black women who have ears to hear to listen. This was never about bashing you. This was actually helping to wake you up, because what, a year or two ago, I talked about not allowing, not advocating the little Tea Party community. Like I told y'all that y'all are running around here advocating them, but they are your replacement. They are looking to replace you. So you can't be the one running around here championing, talking about T women are women too. Like you can't do that. You can't do that. The starting quarterback don't never advocate for the backup quarterback to start. They never do that. Even if he big up his backup and say, oh man, you know what I'm saying? When I went out with that little injury, my backup really came through, you know what I'm saying? Giving a shout out, props to my backup quarterback, really pulled the team through. But they don't get nowhere, not in the coach's ear, not in public. They don't get nowhere and be like, oh, you know what? I think my backup should start. They don't never do that. Ever. I don't care how badly the starting quarterback suck. I don't care how bad he suck. He could lose every game, throw a pick six every down, and he ain't never going to sit nowhere and say, you know what, I think my backup should start. He ain't never going to do that. Somebody else got to say that. The coach got to say that. He ain't going to say it. Because it works against his own interests. Not going to say that. No matter how down bad he is, he's not going to say that. Nobody advocates to be replaced except Black women. Black women, you did. You did. Thank you, Wesley. Says sending love from Houston. Keep cooking, sis. Thank you so much. Black women advocated to be replaced. You actively abandon the post of womanhood. Now you got tea parties talking about you're not women. Now you want to be mad. Now you understand how offensive it is. But what we're going to do is we are going to watch a response that Tasha K had to the whole Jess Hilarious, T.S. Madison, that other dude, that other tea party that was that Jess Hilarious was responding to, and things of that nature. And Tasha K had a lot to say. And it was actually very interesting. So I'm gonna let you hear what she said. I'm gonna try to let it play through so you can hear it. And then we're gonna hit those salient points that I wanna hit on how Tasha K responded. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen so you can see Miss Tasha K respond. And I'm going to start it over so that you can hear it straight through. It's a lengthy response for Instagram, right? But I'm going to try to let it play through. You know how we get. I get on fire. So I be trying not to talk. So I'm going to try to let y'all take it in. No promises. No promises that I won't stop it. But okay, here we go.
There you go. Come on in here. Let me add this because I've been holding my tongue for quite a while. I really have. Y'all come on in here. I've been really holding my tongue for quite a while. I really have. Because I'm seeing, I'm watching how certain people move. And I'm putting an ad on it. Okay, I'm watching how certain people move, and there's been a lot of people, just like a lot of people can say, you know what? People have told me stuff about Tasha. Now I see what they're saying, right? Y'all come on in here. People can say the same goes for me. Okay, so anything that I'm saying, the same goes for me. I am not exempt from this. Okay, I'm not exempt. Now, I saw that post that T.S. Madison made in response to what Jess Hilarious have said. Now, although I've sent my own shots to Black women, it's sort of like how, we were taught, subconsciously about colorism. When you see light-skinned women and I'm a dark-skinned woman, at the end of the day, we still Black women, whether you light-skinned, dark-skinned, brown-skinned, or whatever. But because it's embedded, sort of like your mama jokes and shit like that, and we all know where it stems from. We all know where it comes from, okay? We know that.
I paused it for a second. Please be aware of her language. You know that Tasha K don't really have no filters. All right. So she gonna cuss. It's gonna be a couple of F-bombs. Just trying to put it out there. Okay, we continuing.
But at some point, somebody has got to take a stance. Now, when it comes to me, I guess creating boundaries per se, because I'm trying to be careful, but I'm really not trying to be careful because I know how these conversations could shake, But here's what I'm gonna say. Yes, I've sent shots to Jess. Is Jess a woman? Jess is 100% a woman. Jess gets thrown shots. Oh, you masculine, you this, just like me. I'm short hair, she's long hair. Okay. Me and her go through the same things. And for some reason, when I see somebody like T.S. Madison or others like her, like Sydney Starr, and they want to say that we hate trans women because we get mistaken for being trans women. No, the fuck we don't. No, the fuck we don't. We don't get upset because we're mistaken for being trans women. The only reason there's a trans woman is because there are men wanting to be women. How the fuck we gonna get mistaken for something that we are? And you know what? We're the real trans women because Black women embody both masculinity and feminine. We're the only race. We're the only race that can do what both men and women do. We are feminism. But y'all always want to make it about y'all, and it ain't got shit to do with y'all. Listen, and this is no disrespect to being who you want to be. Just like one day I want to play character and be Bootsy, because everybody says I look like little Bootsy because he could be my brother. Because Black women and Black men look the same. The exact same. And then Black men constantly go outside of the race to go find something a little bit more softer, a little bit more gentler, because they can't handle this smoke. Y'all always want to insert yourself with something you ain't got nothing to have. You ain't got nothing to do with. This ain't even about you. This is about the blatant disrespect that Black women have always gotten from white men, white women, Black men, racially ambiguous men and women, only for Black trans men, play men, to come tell us we jealous of y'all. Are you fucking delusional? Are you fucking delusional? This is bigger than y'all. This is so, it is so ridiculous. Like, it's so fucking ignorant. It's just like another root. It's like another root being embedded. All these blurred lines. When you are a mixture of the both of us, that's the reason why you can float between. That's the reason why our men can float between. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, I fuck with you, but I'm not gonna fuck with this ignorance. And like I said, I'm not exempt from this because I'm a part of the problem too. I've sent shots to my fellow Black women as well. Hate embodied in the entire message. But what I'm not gonna let y'all do is use these. No. I stand with Jess. I stand with Jess. We're the only bleeders and breeders. We're the only bleeders and we're the only breeders. And without us bleeding and without us breeding, you bitches wouldn't be able to get up and put on a wig. You bitches wouldn't be able to figure out if I want to go get a cup or a D cup. If I want this shot in my ass. That goes for other races too, of women who have always thought that Black women were just too masculine. You know what? Let me just borrow their features. Let me borrow their lips. Let me borrow their eyes. Let me borrow their extensions or hair or whatever it is that they got. Let me borrow their titties. Let me borrow their waist, their hips. Let me borrow their fucking accent. Let me borrow their men. Everybody want to borrow from Black women. Everybody want to borrow from Black women. Men, women, and fucking everybody. Don't do that. I fought with you, and I respect everything that you're doing. But listen, there's a difference. Just like I play a character of Bootsy. Tomorrow I can wake up and say I'm a Bootsy impersonator. They got Elvis impersonators. You're a female impersonator. You are a female impersonator. When they go to bury you, when you go to a doctor's appointment, you gotta check what it is that you are biologically. Just like I have to check. I gotta check who I am biologically. You have a chemical genetic makeup that they look for and how they treat you. Black women can't get prostate cancer. Black women get ovarian cancer. Don't. Black men can't get hysterectomies. Trans women can't get hysterectomies. But women can. Trans women don't go through menopause. They don't go through post or pre. They don't do none of that shit. What a reason you here. Y'all gotta have some more respect. Even if we don't even respect our own counterparts. But there's just an underlying respect that y'all gotta have because you wouldn't even know what the definition or what the genetic makeup of a woman was because all you knew was man from the day that you were conceived until you took one look at us the same way the Kardashians and every other race took one look at us, okay? Put it on themselves and try to sell it back to us. Hence for the motherfucking BBL era. Now I gotta go.
Wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be, was it? Wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be, now was it? Thank you, New York G-Man. So thank you for your realness and your passion for Black love. Continue to create lionesses and support the brothers. We will always ride out for you regardless. Thank you so very much. So very much. Thank you so much. Wasn't exactly what y'all thought it was going to be. I know it wasn't. I wanted to leave that as a surprise. And I'm going to talk to Tasha and other women who think like Tasha because her response was very telling about where her mindset was at. She both was rightfully offended that men who wanted to present as women in the world are not women and are being purposely obtuse and offensive to women after having rode the coattails of women to get to the place where they are. So from that aspect and from that place of how dare you, I agree with Tasha's sentiment on how dare you, because how dare you. And the reason why I'm standing with Tasha and with Jess on this particular instance is because that foolishness that Black women were doing, being all agreeable to the whole LGBT thing and all of that foolishness, being agreeable to the Rainbow Academy, to the detriment, it was to the detriment of all the women, not just the hyenas. The lionesses are also affected adversely by this, okay? The level of foolishness that was empowered, that was supported, that was cheered on and applauded. We tried to tell y'all. Black men tried to tell y'all. Lionesses like myself tried to tell y'all years ago, do not do that. Do not do that. Because that's gonna backfire on all the women, not just the women who are championing and cheering. Those are not the only women that are going to receive the negative blowback for supporting something that actually destroys our womanhood. The first thing we were trying to warn y'all about is feminism. Stop supporting that, because it is not the empowerment to womanhood that they are saying that it is. It actually destroys and separates a woman from her womanhood and from her femininity. If you separate a woman from her femininity, from the essence of being a woman, then you destroy her, which is what feminism is. That is what it did. If we can't see the destruction of that right now, I don't know when we gonna see that. So let's go to the salient points that I want to get to that Tasha K brought up. Okay. First thing that I want to deal with is Black women are the real trans women due to masculinity. Now, first of all, Miss Tasha, let me talk to you for a minute, beloved. As a Black woman, speaking to you as a Black woman, I'm not a trans anything. I never have been, and I never will be. But I understood where you were trying to go with that, but I'm going to point out to you why that's erroneous. And why that thinking is problematic. Because it's true on one side, not true on the other side. She's saying that because Black women embody masculinity. The point that she was trying to make where it is problematic is this. Because she was saying it as if Black women's masculinity is inherent to them rather than a chosen energetic stance that Black women culturally take. Everybody embodies a feminine and a masculine energy. Every human being. It depends on what balance. A lot of men harbor way more masculinity than they do femininity, but they do harbor feminine energy. It is the feminine energy within men that allow them to take care of their children and to have empathy and mercy and all of this other type of stuff, and to start taking care of and nurturing others. So men have a degree of feminine energy within them in order to strike a balance. Women have a degree of masculinity within them. That is what allows women to actually do the get up and go, be driven, and do things, and actually do things, because masculine energy contains that kinetic type of energy. We'll get protective and things of that nature. So both men and women can harbor a masculine and a feminine energy. That is the nature of the human being. That doesn't have anything to do with anything else. That's just the nature of the human being. However, where it becomes problematic is that Black women culturally choose to display and live their lives within a masculine frame to the detriment of their feminine energy and their femininity and their womanhood. Indeed, Black women as a group dislike femininity. They dislike it. So it's not inherent. We are not inherently just manly. That is an energy that Black women choose to live in. Black women also choose to separate themselves or forego femininity in preference for a masculine stance, because Black women do not like femininity, nor do they like that energy, nor do they like the role that has been assigned to femininity, nor what it has been created to do. Black women do not like it. They always speak against it. Black women think femininity is a weakness and an Achilles heel to them. So culturally speaking, Black women choose masculine energy and masculinity over feminine energy because they see masculinity as valuable and strong, and they see femininity as detrimental and weak. Something that always will put them in a disadvantage. In life in general, in relationships specifically. So it is not Black women are both masculine. Then we're not going to go there. We're not doing that one. We're not doing that one. Okay? Thank you, Gregory. Says since the 90s, Black women have come up as a whole. Black women as a whole have gone soft. We as men don't have to say much anymore. Values and principles matter. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fourth Dimension. Said for this to be a fair convo, they need to include the trans females posing as men too. They never bring that up because the agenda doesn't support that. Like I said yesterday, trans men are quiet, and that doesn't forward the agenda because it ain't glamorous. Men's lives are not glamorous. And they're not, the get you gotcha is everybody thought that masculinity was the only thing under attack. Was masculinity under attack? Yes, heavily. And it still is. But see, the blind spot was everybody thought that feminism was only attacking masculinity. No, it sought to erase womanhood as well because the point is androgyny. The point is to have neither. Not one dominating the other. None of them. Neither of them. Wipe both of them off the map. Androgyny was and is the goal to that. To blend them to such a degree that they are not recognizable separately. Womanhood was also under attack. Now we see it. Now it's in the face. Anybody that don't believe me, now you can see it. See, nobody could see that 10 years ago. I been saw that. I been saw that womanhood was actually under attack because femininity was erased by feminism. Feminism erased the concept of femininity. I talk about that in my book. That's why feminists are masculine. That's why they say, oh, we got to destroy the gender roles. Why? Because the gender roles that were assigned to women were always seen as undesirable for women to do. Still to this day, Black women equate female gender roles to slavery and to being subjugated in an undesirable position. Don't tell me womanhood and the essence of womanhood was not attacked, because everything that it has ever meant to be a woman was characterized as negative, something you didn't want to do. Staying at home, raising kids, being a support to your husband, being a support to your family, being, you know what I'm saying, all of these things, being submissive, being obedient, being, you know what I'm saying, a caretaker and a nurturer and a caregiver to your family. All things that were assigned and viewed and characterized as negative and slavery and oppressive to women. And the only way that women could be elevated in society, could be appreciated in society, is if they got out there and did what men do. Because the only thing valuable is what men do, not what women do. So being a wife, a mother, all of these things was devalued because of feminism. Feminism devalued it in the eyes of women. Men never devalued it. Feminism devalued it for women. It was the women that no longer wanted womanhood and anything connected to what was traditionally womanhood. We got a lot to cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Somebody post in the chat the link for Black Community Speaks. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Friends and family, I would like you to check out blackcommunityspeak.com. Now, blackcommunityspeak.com is a forum-based website, so something that's very simple, where you can get on, you can get off, get involved with a lot of topics. Now, Black Community Speaks is a place that's for Black men and women to talk about issues that's affecting the entire community. So on blackcommunityspeak.com, they talk about topics in the range of news, what's going on in society, relationships, technology, business, food and recipes, gaming, health and fitness, music, and many, many more. On Black Community Speak, it's a place where you can be safe to say what you want to say without the fear of big tech censorship. So make sure you head on over to blackcommunityspeak.com and sign up today.
So please go ahead and please go ahead and click the link at the top of the chat. Okay, for your opportunity to sign up at the forum Black Community Speak. This is a place where we can freely talk without all of the censorship and all of the threats of canceling, just because we want to speak honestly and truthfully and get to solutions and things of that nature. And we can't do that unless we speak truthfully and honestly. And we can't do that unless there is no, fear of getting struck down or having your platform taken and things of that nature. So definitely go to the link, sign up. It's free. Black Community Speak, and start a conversation or become part of one. All right. Seems like I owe y'all a bam, 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 bam. You gotta hit the like button, bam, bam. You gotta All right, go ahead and get the likes up, because we definitely need it. Also, thank you, Damien. Said talk to him. Thank you for your contributions. Definitely appreciated. Okay, I appreciate contributions to the show because it makes it possible for me to be here. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back to this cook real quick because we got a lot. All right. Now, She also said, Tasha K also said in that response, she said, Black women are feminism. Tasha and other women who either didn't catch what she meant by that or agree with what she said and what she meant by that. Tasha, this is why we in this position fighting trans, quote unquote, Tea Party rainbow people about who can gatekeep womanhood. And I'm gonna tell you why that statement has been the bane of Black women's existence. Ever since we took feminism on, we were always inevitably going to end up in this spot and worse. That was the goal and the purpose and the road and the end game to feminism. It's not a good thing that Black women took feminism on because, first of all, that was a white woman's fight. So that didn't have nothing to do with us. We took it anyway. And now we're suffering because we took on a fight that white women had with white men. And then we took it. And then we transformed it. We put it in intersectionality and we put in all of these other elements into a white woman's fight. And we made it our fight, okay? We transformed it into something that destroys us as women because Black women's mentality and viewpoint on womanhood got distorted, destroyed, and became toxic and dysfunctional is what rendered most of us unable to be utilized to build Black family units. When we were unable to utilize Black family units, we stopped being able to create communities. When we stopped being able to create communities, we became powerless. We became weak and we became able to be crushed by any little thing. You can blow on us and we'll blow away. That was the point. That was the get you gotcha, Tasha. That's the get you gotcha for Black women. We'll give you something that we tell you empowers you. And we're going to make you feel good about it. And the way in which they made us feel good about it is because this system backed feminism and Black women into the subjugation of Black men, into overstepping boundaries with them, taking their place. You said, we are the only women that can do what men do. No, we cannot. No, we can't. We can't. Women cannot do what men do. Men cannot do what women do. That's the whole point. That's why you mad with the trans community, because they trying to tell you they can be you. And that you don't have a right to gatekeep what you are. We cannot, Black women cannot, we are not some type of anomaly of women in the world. We are not some type of alien race of women. We are women. And no, we cannot do what men do. No, we cannot live the life that men live. And it is that belief, Miss Tasha, and other women, other Black women that think that really believe that. It has been that singular belief that has prevented us from understanding and appreciating and submitting to our true power as women. That is why we didn't gatekeep that, because we didn't see value in it. We didn't see no value in that. We didn't see value in being wives and mothers and being the true backbone of a family unit. We didn't see no value in that. We think that's slavery. We think black men trying to get one over on us when we become a functioning part of the family. We think black men are pulling the wool over our eyes, or they're getting something that they don't deserve, or something's happening. We getting got somehow to be a traditional woman in a family unit with a black man. That's why we didn't gatekeep it. That's why we handed it. Black women, especially the hyena clan, welcome tea parties with open arms. Y'all did that. Y'all participated with them. Y'all gave them passes. Y'all let them through the door. Y'all congratulated it. Y'all supported it. And the reason why y'all supported it was because it was instrumental in getting the numbers that you needed to help you against black men and say what you needed to say against heterosexual black men as a whole. Black men are part of the patriarchy. They doing this, they doing that. Black women open that door. Now you mad that they walked through it. You can't open no door. You can't crack the door and then be mad that they done kicked it in. We told y'all don't crack that door. We told y'all don't crack that door. Because they're not going to have no respect. It's not going to be no boundary. They're not going to observe no type of respect or nothing. They're not going to observe that. They're not going to be respectable. They're going to be disrespectful. Now they being disrespectful. Now black women mad at them for being disrespectful. Thank you, Red Pill Black. Said the replacement movement seems to be a natural progression for the perverse. I guess they feel like the hyena clan wasn't masculine enough, so Tucker Johnson's of the world decided they would show them how it's done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nasir. Said, yo, keep teaching sis hyena clan. I like that one. Thank you so much for all of the contributions. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Miss Gabriella. Said the ABCs hyped up divisiveness among black women. Weaves versus natural, tearing down God-given femininity and looks for manufactured looks ABCs can wear too. Definitely a lot of get you, got you. Many didn't see coming. Blessings, Kendra. Thank you so much, Miss Gabriella. Thank you so much, Julia. Said, dang, CC, I've been unable to do live for a minute and you got over 100K. I remember when you had 10K subs. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I remember humbly when I had a humble 10,000 and was happy to get them. So thank you so much, so much. Thank everybody for your contributions. Very much appreciated. I'm going to point something out to black women. Hopefully somebody got some type of eyes and ears to hear me, man. Y'all got to hear me. Y'all got to hear me. We got to kill it with, oh, she a mammy. I can't listen to nothing she said. No. The fact that black women now feel offended that someone thinks that they can also be women, I'm going to tell y'all what that is. That's karma. Karma. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to cook some more. Thank you, Ziad. Thank you so much. That white supremacy understood how to kill the root of Black civilization, which is the Black woman. Peace. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell y'all, Black men have been saying this to Black women for years. You, Black woman, you are not men. Black men have been telling Black women, you are not men. Just because you can go out and get a job, just because you can go out and get education, just because you can go out and make some money, that does not make you a man. And it does not replace men. You can't replace a man because men are more than their monetary resources. You cannot replace the essence of men. Men are more than a wallet. Men are more than a job. Men are more than a paycheck. Men are more than men are more than that. You being able to go and get that doesn't make you a man. So saying I don't need a man just because you was able to go and get a degree and some money doesn't make sense, because what you're doing is you're erasing what it is to be a man. We're more than that. Am I right, brothers? Told you we were going to cook today. Told you we was going to cook today. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much appreciated. Thank you so much. Courtney Smith said, cook them and add some seasoning to it. Thank you so very much. So very much. Thank you again, Damien. Said, can you smell what the sea is cooking? Thank you so much. Black men told y'all that. I'm going to draw the parallel for you, Tasha, and others who can't see that parallel. Let me draw the parallel for you. Let me connect that dot for you. Thank you, Miss Jordan. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm going to connect that dot for you. This is the same thing that tea parties are doing. What Black women did to Black men and said to Black men as they tried to usurp Black men's spaces. Tea parties are doing the same thing to Black women now, because they relegated womanhood down to wigs and lashes and nails and waist snatchers and BBLs and talking soft and, trying to have the visual, the walk and the this and the that. They relegated womanhood down to a costume. And Black women let them do it. It's a costume. We were trying to tell y'all, don't let them put that costume on, because they're mocking you. They're mocking us. They're making fun. They're not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, congratulatory or supportive of womanhood. They're mocking womanhood by relegating womanhood down to a costume and then getting rid of the essence of what it is to be a woman. They said womanhood is a wig and a dress and high heels and makeup, and it ain't nothing else other than that. Just like you told men that manhood is a wallet and a degree and a job, and it ain't nothing more than that. It's the same thing. Same thing. And men was trying to tell black women, no. We're more than that. Manhood, masculinity is more than a paycheck and a dollar and some sex. It's more than that. Y'all get and want more than that from us. We are more than that as men. And there's not a dollar you can make that'll make you a man. There's not a man you can have sex with and a body count you can have that'll make you a man. It's not a degree you can get that'll make you a man. It's not a household you can pay for that'll make you a man, because manhood is more than that. And you challenged men on that. You told black men, no, it wasn't. It's what we said it was. It was money. And that's why we don't need y'all, because we got money. Tea parties is now telling black women, nope, womanhood is a wig. Womanhood is a dress. Womanhood is that's what womanhood is. Womanhood is getting your face beat to the gods. Womanhood is long nails. Womanhood is having a strut and a walk. That's what womanhood is. And it ain't nothing else. And since you let us do that, we now define womanhood. So you all talking about the essence of womanhood and periods and hormones and what we go through as women and our psychological makeup. Neil, it's out of there. You can't gatekeep it because you didn't gatekeep it in the first place. So now we get to tell you what being a woman is. We get to tell you what a woman is. Now you mad that they telling us now what a woman is and what it ain't. And the reason why they're even in that position is because black women lost the understanding of their own essence as women, how powerful we were as women just to be women, because we didn't see value in being women in a traditional, godly, spiritual sense. We lost that. We lost that essence. So we didn't bother to gatekeep what we didn't feel was worthy to be protected. We didn't protect womanhood because to us it wasn't worthy. To us, we relegated ourselves down to our ability to lure a man for sex, money, and a wig. We did that to us. We did that to us. So now they doing it. The only reason men ain't in this fight is because men always kept manhood. They was like, no. This is what it is to be a man. And if you can't hack it, you can't hack it. We not doing nothing else. Manhood is manhood. It just is. Because all over the world, no matter what era and progressiveness we get into, men are always looked to do what men do. And what men have always done for millennia and millennia and millennia. Build the world, protect it, build it again. Black women advocated on behalf of the rainbow as long as it suited Black women and their agenda of going against Black men and attacking Black masculinity. As long as that was cool, y'all was cool with whatever the Tea Party did. Y'all rolled with them. Y'all was Y'all was the two peas in the pod, baby. Couldn't tear you apart. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea, maki da. Take my tea party away from me. That's what y'all was. Until now, just like the hyenas that they are, they turned around and bit you in your back feet. Now it hurt. Now it hurt. They done bit the hand that done fed them. Black women fed them. You fattened that, you fed that wolf. Now you fed him. Now he's strong. You fed that wolf. Now he's strong. You fed him to the detriment of you. When it was one thing to eat, you gave that wolf the food and you went hungry. Now you too weak to fight it. You strengthened it. You strengthened that wolf. You strengthened that demon. Now he's strong. Now you looking for a way to fight it. How we gonna fight it? You shouldn't have strengthened him. You shouldn't have gave him all the tools he needed to demolish and destroy you. I told you they were men. They weren't gonna stop being men just because they got a wig on. That wig ain't stop nothing. Thank you, Professor Carlton said, Meg the Stallion said, Black women don't need black men. It's all in the culture now. Exactly. Thank you so very much, Miss Lou Casely, for your support. Greatly appreciated, beloved. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Lucky Lefty. Said, yes, Hunty, exactly. Thank you, Stardust. Said that was the preamble to the corruption and putrefaction of womanhood. Thank you, Mass Man. Said they reduce womanhood to its most superficial part, just like they do masculinity. Exactly. Thank you, S. Chanel. Said keep your foot on their neck. I will do. Thank you, Male Reality. Said when you are silent, you are complicit in your own demise. That is true. Thank you, Utah. Said Sister Davis, my opinion and suggestion is to show our spiritual sisters' femininity in the 60s when they spoke on racism, the live you did on white women. I think our sisters need a reminder. Thank you so much, Jane. Said women are finding out the hard way that the enemy of my enemy is no longer their friend. Never was from the beginning. Never were. They never were. That's perfect. The enemy of my enemy was my friend. They were never your friend. They was always looking to get you too. That's like robbing a bank together. And then they turned and said, now give me your money. I thought we was in this together. We was. Till I was in it by myself. Give me your money. Thank you again, Miss Gabrielle. Said black women having a rainbow bestie was trending and cool to down talk black men until now when the ABCs turn on them and said, nope, sorry, you're not a real woman. We all are now. Now they sick and waking up. Thank you. And you know what? If that's what it takes to wake them up, then maybe that's what it took to wake them up. For somebody to come bite them. Thank you so much, Miss Gabrielle. They bit the hand. Y'all fed them and big up them. And yeah, trans women is women too. And y'all just need y'all transphobic if y'all don't like it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now look at you. Fighting and scrapping for womanhood. And now to define womanhood. There's only one definition. There has always been only one definition of womanhood and femininity anyway. The fact that you allowed them to distort that and say, no, but it includes this and it includes that, that erased you. That erased you. Now, do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Erased you. Do you see? Being inclusive erases the original thing. Do you see? Adding water dilutes things. Do you see? Now the lioness has got to jump in. Not because we like hyenas. If this was just a fight in the boneyard, I'd sit there and lick my paws in entertainment and watch the boneyard destroy itself, which is partially what's happening. The only thing is lionesses see a little bit further. So we know that the backlash comes to the Pride Land too. But we gonna gatekeep the Pride Land. If y'all couldn't gatekeep the boneyard, that's y'all problem. But we gonna patrol and monitor this Pride Land. And I'm gonna bite any hyena that steps foot. You won't bring that cancer over here. Thank you, Torian. So the current secure, can you check out this link from a reel I posted on IG to your audience? I will check it out. Thank you so much, Torian. We're not doing it. I hope this wake y'all up. I actually hope that this wake up the women that can be awakened for real. I hope this wake y'all up. Stop advocating all of this stuff. Because the bottom line to all of these agendas is white supremacy. And the bottom line of white supremacy is the destruction of us through any and all means. Stop supporting all of that. Stop it. Because they wouldn't have got as far as they got to be disrespectful had you checked them at the door. No. I guess I can't stop you from playing in wigs and heels, but you're not a woman. I hope that you don't think that I'm going to advocate you for being a woman when I'm one. You can go back over there and play in your wig. I mean, I guess I can't say nothing about that, but we're not going to do that. We're not doing, no. Well, we women too, since when? Prove it. When was your last period? Oh, you don't have one? Okay. When last time you had a whole breakdown because it was that time of the month and the world crumbled in your mind, and then the next morning you was all right? Oh, you don't do that? Oh, okay. Your emotions don't swing like that? Oh, okay. Thank you, free Wi-Fi. So you cracked the door open. Don't be mad they kicked it in. That's such a powerful statement. It made me stop what I was doing to just listen. Thank you so much. Went and got BBLs together. You kikied and tee-heed about black men together. You collaborated everywhere. A whole movement was faked in the support of the rainbow community, BLM, which was built off the backs of dead black men, only to get somewhere and change their mission statement to support the rainbow community and to outright say they don't support black heteronormative men. And y'all let that slide. See, you let too much slide. And you stop letting it slide, you just start letting it walk past you. As long as you thought that you could control that to aim at black men all the time and you didn't get no blowback, you was good. Now that you as black women are becoming collateral damage to that, now you want to speak up. Okay. If you think black men are going to come in a public group and speak up for that nonsense, no. You open the door, so you close it. Now, the Lioness is going to help you close that door. But I warn every hyena listening to that, you ain't safe with me either. I'm going to help you close that door because it's beneficial to the Lioness to do so. But a hyena is never safe with me. I don't forgive it, and I don't forget it. We will not reabsorb you into the ranks of womanhood. We won't. You forfeited that when you betrayed us. So no. You're still in jeopardy. Not safe with a lioness. No hyena is ever safe with a lioness. You not. Just because we help you kind of regulate the boneyard a little bit, only because we're not trying to have it spill out here. But don't forget it. Y'all had Hope Giselle. I almost forgot about that till I saw the name in the chat. Had Hope Giselle representing black women along with CNG on that panel with Dr. Umar. Y'all have been ashamed. You let them sit up and cackle with you like they had the same experience you had as a woman. Now you mad that they sit up and talk about, well, we had the same experience that you having as a woman. Wow. This blood is on y'all hands. Because we told y'all don't do that. Thank you, Utah. I hope our sisters will see how black women fought racism before the second wave of feminism. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss 39 Dina, with the contribution. Thank you so much, Charles at NAACP said no rainbow in Florida. We will boycott you. Thank you there. I said it, said prove it, birth something. Thank you, Wayne. So they found out that there is no honor among thieves, dogging a black man together only to get dogged by a confused person. Now look at you. Exactly. Thank you so much. Mr. AMG said, do the Tea Party go to the gynecologist for their pap smear? You know what? When you go in there with your wig and have to bend over for the prostate exam, this is what we talking about. This is why it's problematic. So I think we cooked that. It was well done. Maybe. I don't know if it's over. I don't know if I'm done with it, but I know that I think I said what we needed to say. Y'all didn't gatekeep womanhood worth nothing. So it's a free for all. Womanhood is a free for all. You let them say that stupid stuff. Now it's stupid when it get repeated back to you. Anyway, I want everybody to jump down in the comment section, like, share, Subscribe to this channel. I want to thank everyone for their contributions through Super Chat. Let's see if we have any cash apps. I want to thank Jay for your cash app. Gary Tranell, thank you so very much for the generous cash app. So thank you. Like I said, I'm going to start back reading out the cash apps at the end of the show. So if you prefer to contribute through cash app and you want recognition, you definitely are going to get it. Not going to let my cash app people go unspoken. Thank you so very, very much. All right. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. All right. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.